What is up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here today, and we are driving home in a downpour of a storm. The storm of the century about to hit Sacramento, California today. I was looking through Twitter today, and I came across the news of that WWE is going to be doing one of its, in my opinion, one of their major pay-per-views. One of the pay-per-views that a lot of people thought would be going away. But WWE's Money in the Bank. There's been talks of maybe doing a Hell in a Cell at the Royal Rumble this year. Hell in a Cell no longer being a scripted monthly pay-per-view that they do, where we just know in October there's going to be a Hell in a Cell match, and you can basically know that anything coming out of SummerSlam more than likely is going to be a feud that's going to last until October. Every once in a while, due to injuries or just due to new feuds, or sometimes just a popular character being extremely popular and wanting to characterize off of that, they would just put a new match in the Hell in a Cell, then continue the feud the next month with a normal wrestling match, which never really made any sense. But they are going to be taking the WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view to jolly old England. They're going to be doing it at the O2 Arena. I, for one, I'm pretty pumped at the fact that they're going to be getting their own show. It seems like, every couple of years we make the video on here, does WWE want to do WrestleMania overseas, over in the UK, whether if it's, going to like Wembley or something like that, and trying to do something up like SummerSlam 1992 was, and just trying to do it on the monumental stage. Each and every year we talk about these diehard fans that travel from around the world to come to WrestleMania, and we always seem to give the UK fans the benefit of the doubt that they're the ones that make the most noise, whether if it's at WrestleMania or the Raw after WrestleMania, that they bring this die-hard attitude where they just leave it all out on the field to make WrestleMania have one of the best weekends that you've ever seen. I honestly think that this is a step in the right direction for WWE to go overseas. I'm kind of surprised that that with the network being around for, it's like 7th, 8th year now since we've started the WrestleMania scene, that enough people, the people that don't want to watch it live with WrestleMania starting a little bit earlier in the day, those people can get over themselves and they can just watch it whenever they want to. You don't have to wait for a pay-per-view stream to start at a certain time and try to stay away. You just sit down, fire up Peacock, press the button, and the thing starts from the beginning, and you can kind of start wherever you want to. Yeah, you'll have to, not go on Facebook. You'll not have to go on Twitter because you're not on the world's schedule. You're on your own schedule, but I mean, if that's the way you got to do it, I think that you would do it. WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view, honestly, in my opinion, when it comes to those kind of like gimmicky pay-per-views, it's probably one of the ones that I would want to go to the most. I was pretty jealous that a few years ago they were in Las Vegas for the show. It was pretty close to the house. You get those 2 Money in the Bank matches. You get one for the men, you get one for the women. It used to be, back in the day, there used to be one for the Raw roster. There used to be one for the SmackDown roster. I remember the one year that they kind of built the matches. There was one that was like Rising Stars, where it seemed like all of the guys, none of them had been champion yet. I think that was the year Daniel Bryan won it. And then they also had another one as the main event of the show that was kind of like former champions, like the stars that were on the roster that, just needed to win this to get themselves back into the championship picture. But each and every year, this Money in the Bank kind of sets the tone for the direction that WWE is going to be going in. So I'm pretty pumped that they're going to be going over there. I think this is a step in the right direction for them getting a bigger show, whether if that's SummerSlam, whether if that's WrestleMania. We'll have to see what that's supposed to be, but I'm sure that they're gonna knock this out of the park and be able to deliver something bigger in the future. That's what I'm looking forward to.